Today we are making chess pies for the holidays, you guys. Get your pen and pad out and let's get into this yumminess and how it came about. Come on in. Hey y'all, what's up cousins? Welcome. This is something that my daughter has been asking for a while now. I make the chess pies now for this house at least. The recipe, however, I got it from my husband's mama. So I'm making mama's chess pies. Easy, I mean, one bowl recipe. I'm only nervous because I'm recording it, okay? I've only recorded one other time me doing these chess pies. And I did them in the little small pie shells. Chess pies. So not big at all. But this time I'm going to be using deep dish. I've already pricked one of them with the fork. I'm gonna prick this one, place it in the oven at 300 and I think I have it at 325 and leave it in there for about 10 minutes and then take it out. We have 4 eggs, 1/4 cup of evaporated milk, have 1 stick of butter melted. You're gonna need 2 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of brown sugar, and then the other half is white, so that makes it 2 cups. Math is not my strong point. Use 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon of yellow cornmeal. Then you're also going to use 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and that is pretty much it. So I have my oven preheating on 325 degrees. Now this recipe calls for you to put it on 350 degrees for roughly 45 to 55 minutes, depending on your oven. Okay, I'm sorry about the dishwasher, but y'all, this dishwasher has not been working and it's some water buildup in there. So I sprayed it down with some bleach and then I'm running the water through it in hopes that it will get whatever is going on in there right. Anyway, let's go ahead and add our sugar to the bowl. Y'all don't realize I talk a lot sometimes. Sometimes I do. So we're gonna do 2 cups of sugar, 1 stick of, okay, that's room temperature. Hold on. See, it's room temperature butter. Now y'all see why I be nervous when I be recording, because something always happening cause that to happen. So you can't tell me this don't happen over on the Food Network. They just don't show it, okay? I'm gonna show you the real. We're gonna get this mixed up and then we're gonna start adding our eggs. Start on low and go up. So I don't have to whisk this as much. Okay, so we're gonna pour that in. Get all the ingredients, because y'all, ingredients cost a lot of money. Okay, a lot of money. Oh, people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, she just won't stop scraping the bowl. Don't care. Don't care, because I'm the one buying this stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna mix this together, and you can do it by hand. You don't necessarily have to do that. I'm just playing around with this because I haven't used it. And go in and make sure nothing is, you know, lumped up. You don't want it, because sometimes sugar will clump. So I'm gonna do our 1 teaspoon of vanilla. if you want to be heavy-handed with the vanilla, oops, not that heavy-handed. There we go. Put the rest of that back in my bottle. But notice every time I add an ingredient, I then start mixing. And I started to use a clear vanilla. But I feel like that darker vanilla would do really well because that's all I've ever used in here. 1 tablespoon of the yellow cornmeal. And do 2 tablespoons of flour. So give me a second. So we're just gonna scoop out 1. I didn't want to carry that whole big thing of flour over here. 2. Because this is what's going to help give it that thickness. It's already thick, but and that's it, y'all. That was such an easy pie to put together. Just make sure you have all of your flour mixed in. I am going to use my beater though, just to make sure I don't have any lumps that the spatula is not getting out for me. Okay, we're about to get this thing into the bowl with my weak hands, but we're gonna see. Ooh, that looks so good. Oh, it all fits in here, y'all. It all fit. Good. Again, if you can get all of your ingredients, get them. They're yours. You paid for them. $3.25, and I'll let you know what it comes out to be when it is done. And definitely using a pan to place these on, or aluminum foil, have to cool. I just took it out of the oven. I had it on 325 for 45 minutes, okay, which I knew it was going to need longer, but because my oven cooks so fast, I wanted to start it at 325. The temp that you need to cook it on is 350 for 55 minutes. So once my 45 minutes was done at 325, I bumped it back up to 350 so that the inside could definitely get cooked, because when I pulled it out just to look at it, it was doing that. But girl, put me back in, girl. So say when I put it back in at 350, I let it cook for an additional 10 minutes. And y'all, the pie looks good. So here is my chest pie. That crust, oh. So it puffs up, and I meant to show you that in the oven. It'll puff up like that, like this. And then as it starts to cool and settle, it'll go down. I forgot to put my wire rack up on it, so here it is. And of course, I'll take a thumbnail with it once it cools off. Y'all, I'm really hoping that this thing don't fall apart. I am not a good cutter. I feel like I should just cut the whole thing and try to be as gentle as I can. It's still warm, so that's why I'm taking my time with my cut. I want to get not that I'm going to eat this big piece, but no, I'll just do it right here. I'm trying to go in easy. Ooh, crust. Now they say it's a tip that you can But I don't want to cut my pan because you can reuse this pan. So I'm going to try to get the whole pie. Okay. It's falling apart. Look at that pie, y'all. That's some good chest pie right there. Move this out the way. Look at that pie. Ooh, I'll show y'all. Let me just get this on the plate before I drop it. Let's see. Look at that, so you can see it. Oh, shoot. Girl, get your life. That look good. And that's what the light sugar, brown sugar look like. You can't beat it, okay? Now we got to taste it. You know what I'm missing? Not that I need it, but some whipped cream. Go ahead now and get you a bite. Get you some. Mmm. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely gonna have to get on the elliptical and walk tomorrow. It's still warm, but as you can see, it is cooked, it is moist, it is flaky on top. I love that top. That's how your chest pie is supposed to look right there now. Now, my daughter gonna come out here and she gonna be like, that ain't mama chest pie, because they like that dark brown sugar, y'all. But honestly, it tastes the same. And it doesn't taste as sweet as it does when you use just the brown sugar. Got to fix me some coffee and put my olive oil in it. Let me show you my olive oil. Wait a minute, why am I looking at it? Anyway, this olive oil right here, if you've ever seen the commercial when the videos play, what is it? Polyphenol, rich with polyphenol. This olive oil right here is the olive oil that will help you drop the pounds. At one time, and I was like, oh, I ain't taking that. But then once I did the research myself, you know, I was like, I started doing this. And you can eat the same if you want to, and you still gonna lose some weight. But you only need like 1 tablespoon of it a day. If you want to do a little more than you can. I don't know if it's keeping me from eating a lot. Like every time I get something to eat, I don't finish it. I'm like, I'm full. And I'm drinking water and stuff too, but this stuff right here, that's probably backwards, but this stuff, this is by Dr. Gundry, okay? If you know anything about Dr. Gundry and his green smoothie and all of that stuff, I've done that, the 3 days of the green smoothie, and you lose weight doing that as well. But this is by Dr. Gundry. His name's up there, so don't get fooled by them fake bottles olive oil, because I want y'all to know that just because I make these things Don't mean I sit here and eat all these things now. Maybe some months ago I would have. But I'm determined that I'm going to get some of this weight off, okay? So y'all take care, stay safe. Remember to always put God first. No matter what it is you do in life, no matter where you're going in life, put God first. Let him illuminate within you so people can see that light and they will be drawn to you, but not for the wrong reasons. So as I walk this journey, walk it with me, okay? Thank you for joining me in Kitchen Talk with Tommy Bites. I appreciate each and every time y'all show up. I appreciate the comments that you give. I thank you. And God, please forgive me because I didn't even pray before I ate this. Okay, y'all. Bye.